Hi Gemini, how are you? Hope you've had a great week. Thank you so much for being here. There we go. And we have two out already for you. Before I've even started your reading, it's like, get on with it. Okay, so we are. Now, these are the general energy oracle cards, and the two that just flipped out, you have all tied up and you have broken heart. I just feel like you're feeling guilty over something. You are, I don't know, have you said something to somebody? Has there been a rift with somebody in a relationship? Or something that you absolutely loved has not come to fruition, a design, not a design, sorry, a job or a desire, I should say. And it's just left you feeling all tied up, like, oh my gosh, now I don't know what to do. Let's have a look for you, Taurus. It has been a bit of a rocky time for you lately, although your last couple of readings were great. Um, do you know what? let's see how the tarot goes. But for me, that just feels like this is just in the background still. It's just lingering energies from a few months ago, maybe, or something that's gone on in the past. But let's see what the tarot says. What do I know? Dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Taurus and make it helpful, hopeful, and healing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So what's the focus? Please and thank you for Taurus next week. What's the focus? Please and thank you for Taurus. It's very hot in here today. Okay, so we've got two again. You're obviously coming out in twos. So we've got the Four of Cups is your focus, and we've got the Magician. Interesting. Two together. I like that. Okay. Opportunity just flipped there. Nine of Swords. Yeah, look at this. I like this, Taurus. I like this a lot. Your challenge, please and thank you for Taurus. King of Wands. Yeah, King of Wands is a challenge. It is. Okay. Now, I know I said we're taking them, but we're not taking all of those, but I will take the one that's flipped out, but it is in its reverse. And that's the Two of Pentacles in reverse, which is what's bubbling under the surface. And then your final advice and outcome, please and thank you for, I didn't say, week commencing 14th of July. Sorry about that. Let's have a look. The Taurus. Let's have a look, please, and thank you. 10 of Wands. Wow. I like to have the ending of the 10 of Wands when you've got all tied up there. This is like the end of very like burdensome times. And anyway, let's not, I've got a terrible habit of just reading it there and then jumping ahead. Okay, so Four of Cups is your focus. Now, the Four of Cups as a focus is kind of like saying, do you know what I keep hearing? Snap out of it, Taurus. Snap out of it. Because you know there's bigger, better things to be had. You might be sitting here thinking, I'm so fed up. Things that always, never, nothing's ever going to change. Cups, though, could be relationships, friendships, etc., or things that are close to your heart. But the focus of this card is to say, let's not focus on what you don't put everything in a box, so to speak, to say, well, it didn't work the first time round, it's not going to work this time round. It's that kind of energy, because there is a cup being handed at the bottom here, but it's out of your vision, because I just think you're in a bit of a rut here. And the focus is, and I just keep hearing snap out of it, Taurus, because you've got the Magician. And as soon as I saw that Magician with him, with that, I thought, well, yeah, this is them saying, come on, you know, like, as soon as I saw this bit here, I just felt that they were saying, as I say, snap out of it. You remember what your manifestations are. Remember what your goals are. You have everything you need to achieve that. Sort of, you know, go back to looking at maybe, I don't know, if you are in a bit of a rut, or if you are, you know, stuck about something. Remember what your goal was in the first place. Maybe write something down. I always find writing really helps me. Treat yourself to some manifestation cards. I mean, I know that people think, well, it's just a card. If you practice it, you can really change how things come around you and who you choose to be with, and it makes such a difference in your life. Now, the Nine of Swords is your opportunity. And this is literally whatever's keeping you up at night, there's an opportunity for you to face it full on here and get it off your chest. The King of Wands could be the person that is, you know, keeping you up at night, possibly Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I kind of see him more as a Leo because he's got a line over his shoulder, but that's not set in stone. But as a challenge, that he can be quite obnoxious because he likes to take the lead, because he likes to have the attention and be in the limelight. So it could be that you're dealing with somebody like that, and they're quite can be quite narcissistic too. It's all about them because they do like the attention. Now, the Two of Pentacles is what's bubbling under the surface. In reverse, the Two of Pentacles is this way. Quite a good positive card, in my opinion. You know, it's a bit like, well, I'm just going to have to reprioritize the finances or reprioritize my time and energy. This way, it's, I don't know, if somebody is trying to control how you, I don't know, how you, what you're trying to put first, they're trying to dampen that down for you. Like dampen your spirits in a way. Because the Two of Pentacles in reverse, for me, means that you're not able to make the decision of what you want to do first. Does that make sense? Or what you want to make as a priority. I don't know if it's got a financial aspect to it as such, because Pentacles are the finances, material resources. It's like you're being forced, in deep down in your subconscious, you feel like you're being forced to do something that you really don't want to do. Now, the Ten of Wands is your advice and outcome. The Ten of Wands, you can see, she's got her bags packed there. She's got a heavy luggage on that oxen too. And what she's done is she's gone up the other side of this mountain, as you can see, quite a high mountain, and it's been a big struggle, simply because she's obviously taken on everybody else's baggage, if you like. And it can be like at work, where you constantly say yes to things and you constantly, you know, oh yeah, I can do that, I can do that. And then in the end they go, oh, just give it to Taurus, don't even ask her. You know, you don't need to, she'll do it. Now, the Ten of Wands, the advice of that is no. What we need to do now is set boundaries, and we need to give them back their luggage and their baggage so that you can see the wood for the trees, so to speak. It's a 10 in numerology equals a 1. There's something new by doing that. It's like getting that weight lifted off your shoulders. So let's see what the light, this is the, that was the Light Seers Tarot. This is the Radiant Rider Waite. We're going to just, Four of Cups, Magician. We're going to, why have we got the Four of Cups and the Magician? Although I just feel like what I said. So there's 3 there. I don't really want 3. I only want 1 or 2, please and thank you. There we go. Thank you very much. We have Temperance. They want you to focus on being patient. Whether you're trying to blend something together, you're trying to mix 2 energies together, 2 people together to get a harmonious outcome. It kind of feels like maybe with that 4 of Cups, you feel like, oh my gosh, as I said, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt. It's just not worked before. They want to tell you to be patient and remember what your manifestation was in the first place, what your goal is in the first place. With Temperance as well and that 4 of Cups, I feel like as well, what you've been doing, apparently, well, where did that come from? Is that maybe you've just been waiting and waiting and waiting, and just for whatever this is, for it to perfect this idea or this situation or an opportunity to say something or do something. And maybe that's got you into this 4 of Cups energy that you need to remove yourself from, because Temperance can also mean that you've just what do I want to say, you're trying to perfect something that doesn't need to be perfected, and the Magician is here to say, right, let's get on with this. Now, the 9 of Swords is your opportunity, yeah, to get it off your chest, to talk about it, to face your fears, whatever's keeping you up at night. You got the Seven of Cups as an opportunity. This for me is variety is the spice of life. Now you've got the Seven of Cups looking, and it's almost like by getting things off your chest opens up a whole new choice for you. Choice of relationships, choice of friendships, jobs, whatever you love, because it's cups again. Kind of like clears the air. Gives you that bit more clarity of what's going on too. Maybe you thought, you were kept in the dark about an opportunity or something at work. Maybe it's gone on behind your back. Or you've just been kept in the dark or whatever. You've kept yourself in the dark about something, but now it's the time to get it off your chest. Now, the King of Wands is your challenge. And again, for some of you, this could be your manager, for instance, because the King of Wands he's the king. He's the master of his suit. So he's high up. He's in authority, or he has this leadership energy about him. Five of Pentacles as a challenge. This is hard work. Five of Pentacles can be financial too. It can just feel that with this King of Wands, you feel like you're going 2 steps forward, 4 steps back with them. It's a little bit also, I don't know if some of you are actually looking after somebody, trying to care for somebody too, that maybe the King of Wands wouldn't want any fuss, and so it's very hard to care for somebody like that because they've got a sense of pride. I don't know where that's coming from, but it's for somebody definitely. But that's your challenge with that Five of Pentacles too, and it's feeling like maybe this King of Wands makes you feel left out in the cold, makes you feel like you're trying to. I'm going to do one more on that. Let's see if this Queen of Cups comes out. I wonder. Let's see, please and thank you for Taurus. Maybe this King of Wands has made you feel financially a struggle too. Knight of Pentacles as a challenge. Just feel like this has gone on for a long time. The Knight of Pentacles sits there. He's the only knight that doesn't move. Knights actually progress, go towards things and move forward, but he's the only knight that sits still. I feel like, yeah, again, it's like you've been stuck in a rut with this King of Wands energy. Now, the Two of Pentacles as what's bubbling under the surface in reverse. Maybe you're struggling to, yes. There we go. You've got your Temperance as your focus. There we are. You're trying to sort two situations out. And then there we are. There's the two situations in reverse. You're struggling to do it. Deep down, I don't know if there's something you need to do or say to get this off your chest or to get it out in the open. Thank you. Two of Wands. Wow. This is like something that you need to do or say or take action with, but it's going to take you outside your comfort zone. And that's perhaps why the Two of Pentacles is in reverse. It's like, oh no, I know this is coming. I need to say something. I need to do something. Because the Two of Wands for me is my should I stay or should I go card. And it's also about should I, shan't I? I know that I need to expand my horizon. I know I need to move forward with something, but I just feel a little bit like, ooh, it's a bit scary. Now, the Ten of Wands is your advice and outcome. So, yeah, this is offloading that everybody else's baggage. You've got the Five of Cups as your advice and outcome. And I think this is a message just to say, look, things, whatever's gone on in the past has happened. There's nothing we can do about it. And what we can do, though, is turn it around as a positive. So this card is very much like, don't look at what you haven't got. Don't look at what's spilt over, because that's exactly what they're doing. Turn around and look at what you've got still standing. Don't look at what you haven't got, look at what you have got. And with that Ten of Wands, it's just like there's something just caught my eye then. Don't know. So, something that you need to get off your chest, release, delegate, in order to turn this situation around for you. Ooh, right, let's finish with the tea leaf. Now, these can be quite brutal. I don't know if I did it for you last week, Taurus. I didn't do it for every star sign, because I think I was more scared than you guys. But I did get a couple of comments saying, oh, we didn't get a tea leaf. So here we go. Let's have a look. What other messages are there to finish for Taurus, please and thank you? We have your astral house of career. Interesting. And then we have, so just to explain, I have to cut these in 2 different decks. See, this is what I mean. They're brutal. So prepare yourself for this, Taurus. We've got career, and it says broken wishbone. A wish will not be granted. However, with that 5 of Cups, you know what I feel? Sometimes it's a blessing in disguise, and that's why there's that feeling of loss, regret, and disappointment, but you've got to look at it from a different angle, because things happen for a reason. Told you they're brutal. Anyway, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed that reading. Thank you so much, as always, for watching. I'm always blown away. I wish I could do more of these. I so do. I try my best to fit some more in. Anyway, have a great week. Take care, and thank you, as always, for watching. I'll see you next week.